If you weren't able to attend the May General Meeting, you will have missed this exciting presentation by Sandra Marr and myself, Kate Compton. For your viewing pleasure, I'm narrating this version for the website so we can connect with all of you. The next two slides are about the history of our programming, so I won't bore you by reading it, but I do encourage you to read it and the next slide to refresh yourself on our long-standing workshop program history. Our history is part of what informed us as we began to formulate a new future for developing creativity within the Spac community. Part of what we looked at was what was working well. Well, many workshops work well. They're popular. They build skills within the student community and within the instructor community. They're a direct member benefit. Our dues go to supporting the endeavor. Workshops by the Sea, however, is a break-even concept. We're able to attract high-quality visiting artists, but we need to have enough students sign up in order to pay for it. Workshop prices in Workshops by the Sea are kept as low as possible, yet must cover the cost of bringing in the professional artist and the cost of the venue. Some of the challenges we've faced over the last couple of years. So for 2 years, we know for sure that we've had cancellations in the first week of February due to snow usually. And we think that with climate change, this would probably continue. Rebooking even one workshop is very labor intensive and not always successful. Also, we contract for as many as 28 days when we normally only use about 16. We pay for a day even if we have to cancel due to weather. With Workshops by the Sea, our venue cancellation policy is even more strict. Now, it used to be 30 days, but now it's 60, which means if we don't have enough students registered 60 days before the course starts, we have to cancel or we'll lose the money that it cost us to rent the venue. This means that STAC would lose money and therefore it would constrain us to book more workshops. There are also a lot of registration cancellations which cause administrative workload. Even though Bookwhen has improved our administrative costs, we still have some things that are not cost effective. So what does the future look like? Well, the first thing we wanted to do was bring mini workshops and Workshops by the Sea under one new umbrella. And we're calling that new umbrella Artnest. We have some concrete ideas about what Artnest looks like, and we have some changes that we want to make to our current programs. But most of our thoughts are still in development. We're asking some other former players and some new to join us to flesh out some of the logistics. So welcome to Artnest, the new hub for creativity within the Spac community. We'll be continuing mini workshops and our longer workshop program, adding new things as they come to us. For instance, the ambassador role, which allows members to have a limited volunteer engagement and learn more about the workshop initiatives without a huge commitment. Many of you have already filled these roles, such as a volunteer ticket in a mini workshop, or when asked to give the art instructor a card of thanks at the end of a weekend workshop. Limited roles, but still very much part of the team. One major move we're going to make right away is moving mini workshop start date to February 14th to try to avoid that weather cancellation week at the beginning of February. A major important development under Artnest will be a new expanded volunteer flock. We want you to be able to help us shape the future. So we're breaking down the volunteer roles. Some will be bite-sized. Some may have a more in-depth commitment. You could be a volunteer just for a spring season or even just one workshop. We're going to be actively recruiting you. Expect us to call you. Expect us to ask you to do a small role. When we sign up and renew our memberships, we're asked, are you willing to volunteer? Well, here's your chance. By breaking some of these tasks up into smaller bits, we hope to engage a much larger flock. Well, that concludes the presentation. Sandra and I want to thank you for choosing to tune in, and we look forward to chatting with you really soon. Bye for now.